Soup's on at the Community Kitchen of Myrtle Beach. Meet its executive director, coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at the coastal South Carolina chapter of the American Red Cross on Pampas Drive in Myrtle Beach, near the soon-to-open Market Common on the former Myrtle Beach Air Force Base. We're focused on the Community Kitchen of Myrtle Beach, and we're visiting with its executive director, Dianne Ramsay. Good morning, Dianne.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in this morning early on a Monday.
Thank you for asking us.
A big month, surely with Christmas coming up and Thanksgiving just occurred. We're right here in the middle of the two big holidays there. The Community Kitchen's got a lot going on right now, doesn't it?
We do. We have a lot going on. The Community Kitchen, as you know, was started in 1992 by some concerned citizens.
15 years
yeah,
this year.
This is our 15th year anniversary. Wow. We're really excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, Sylvia Harmon, who was head of the kitchen for 15 years, retired last year in May.
Wow.
And so I started as a volunteer there. I became the assistant director, and as of December 8th, I'm now the executive director.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Golly, just over this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, my
right.
God. Oh.
So I have a real passion for the kitchen. I mean, it's just a wonderful place. I think that there's such a need here. And from the time that the kitchen started in 1992, serving about 30 people, we have in the last week served up to 270 a couple of days.
No way.
Yes, it's amazing.
You mean when it kicked off in 92, they were serving about 30 a day?
30 to 35
and
people.
Now it's...
We served this past week twice, 270 people.
Oh, Lord, that is amazing.
So, yeah, so our homeless population and our needy population and our working poor population is really growing. And, you know, we're trying our best to cover that spot.
Are there other places for them to go here in the area, Dianne? Let's say in Myrtle Beach proper. I mean, obviously that would be a trip if they're living in North Myrtle or living down on the south end. But are there other places that do anything like what the Community Kitchen does?
Well, no, Street Reach does serve some meals. They're usually evening meals.
Sure.
So we cover the lunchtime. We start serving about 11:30 and finish about 12:30. And because of our numbers, we're going to have to start opening a little earlier. We only seat about 150 people, so we're having to overlap a little bit.
For viewers who may not know where the Community Kitchen is, and obviously we got a lot of viewers in the PD and southeastern North Carolina, but particularly we're focused on ORE here. For viewers who aren't familiar with the area, what's the best way to find the Community Kitchen?
Well, we're located at 1411 Mr. Joe White Avenue, which was formerly 10th Avenue.
Right.
You're coming off of 317 or the bypass, and turning towards the ocean is one block past Grissom.
Okay, great.
By the little fruit stand that's been there for 100 years. We're a yellow building with turquoise awnings.
Right.
And housed in that one building are, like you said, the Helping Hand and the Thrift Shop and Community Kitchen.
Helping Hand, Thrift Shop, and the Community Kitchen right there in the, is it the Community Assistance Center?
Right.
Assistance Center. Is there a name associated with that? Is that
Elizabeth Patterson? Yeah.
Yes. Which is tremendous that they found that. What about in its beginning days back in 92? Was it that the Elizabeth Chapin Patterson Community Assistance Center is relatively new, isn't it?
Yes.
Within the last 5-7 years?
No, I think it was 97 that they actually opened
10 years
the doors.
ago. Okay, so the first 5 years.
Right. The CAC is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year.
Okay, lots of celebrations.
Yeah, big party time coming up.
I bet. Where was the Community Kitchen housed for the first 5 years?
It was in the old J.C. Hut on 10th Avenue.
On 10th Avenue, right.
So we just moved down the street into better quarters.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. Real quick about yourself, Dianne. Are you originally from the area?
No, I'm originally
you sound like you are, yeah.
No, I do have this accent, but I'm originally from Gastonia, North Carolina.
Oh, really? Great.
Yeah, I grew up there and went to school at Peace in Raleigh.
Raleigh. Very nice.
And
do you still have any family in Gastonia?
Yeah, I still have a daughter there. And her name is Ann. She's, well, I'll say 40-ish.
40-ish.
She wouldn't want me to
that's
give
generous,
her name.
yeah. I mean, that's sweet of you. Yeah.
She has 2 children. They're, of course, my grandchildren.
Right.
And she is the council director for Girls on the Run, which is a national program there. And she covers about 10 schools and hopes next year to have 20 schools.
Girls on the Run.
Girls on the Run.
That would be not girls actually jogging or running.
Yes, actually jogging or running.
Oh, okay,
girls,
not girls who are running away or anything.
No, girls trying to, what she does is try to encourage girls to grow into women who are more independent and more physically fit. It's a wonderful program.
We're both independent and physically fit. That sounds like a program we need down here.
Yes, I think so.
Do they have something like that in this
I don't
area?
think there is one here, but I'm sure that there will be soon.
It's a good way to get your grandchildren to Myrtle Beach,
Yes,
Dianne.
that's
Maybe
right.
open up a Girls on the Run down
Right.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing really well with the program.
That's
and
exciting.
she really enjoys it also.
Gastonia is a great area, close to, obviously, Gaston County, close to Mecklenburg, and just that special area, the Charlotte area. That's a great area.
Yeah, Gastonia is now the bedroom of Charlotte. So
Yes.
they have a lot going on there.
And you mentioned one of your children. Where are your other children?
My other daughter, who's younger, she's 30-ish.
Oh, yeah, good, even better. As a 30-ish guy, I hope my mother says the same thing. Yeah.
She is the production accountant for Adult Swim with Turner Broadcasting.
She's in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Good for her.
But she has also started, because of her first pregnancy, started All Green, Made in America, a maternity T-shirt company.
Wow.
Which has little whimsical sayings like "I can grow people," and some of the funny little sayings like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
A maternity T-shirt company.
Right.
It's called what?
Mollyana.
Mollyana.
And
That's
you can
a great name.
Find it at mollyana.com. I'll put in a little plug.
Yeah, very nice. That's MOLLYANNA.
What
a great name. We will visit that.
Yeah,
we
my
can't
granddaughter.
promote that today too much, but yeah, your granddaughter
is Anna. So
is Anna.
that was
yes.
where the name
So your
came
daughter
from.
Molly, your granddaughter Anna. What a great name.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out
Please
later
do.
on today.
It's very cute, very
So you
funny.
just have 2 girls?
And a son.
Oh, and a boy.
Who is in Jupiter, Florida, and he and his wife have a marketing company called Impact Marketing.
Impact
And
Marketing.
he also races cars.
He races
Not
cars.
NASCAR, but he races sports cars. So
Wow.
he's
Like
the
Vipers, Ferraris.
well, yeah, mostly
Lamborghini.
Porsche and
Porsche.
BMWs,
Is
and
that
he's
right?
been doing that for quite some time.
Has he ever
yeah.
gotten you in the cockpit?
Yes.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Scary.
the bug?
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
right? Oh, yeah.
it's pretty scary, but fun.
I know that has nothing to do with the community kitchen, but that's very
No,
exciting.
yeah.
And so no family immediately right here in the area.
No. My mom's still here, and
good.
she's 87.
87.
She
Very nice.
still drives and gets around. She's quite a mentor.
Good for her. What brought you all to the Myrtle Beach area? How long ago?
I've been here 30-some years.
Okay, yeah.
Just
What brought you all here?
we came here all the time in the summer when I was growing up.
Right.
So it was just.
You were able to convince your mother and your hubby to come on down
Yeah.
and make this home.
It was just kind of a transition.
Yeah.
My brother lives here too with his wife.
Is that right?
And she has volunteered at Helping Hand for almost 13 or 14 years now.
Really?
So, since they
Even before
started.
the Community Assistance Center, when it was somewhere else before
Yeah.
they moved in.
Well, I think she started when they moved in. So.
Right. Okay.
It's
Back
been
in
when it's
97,
done.
yeah. That's tremendous. Well, so
Yeah.
many great things happening out there. Give us an idea of what and if a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family off to school or otherwise, what's the best? Is there a good phone number for someone to call, or do you just like people to come on in if they wanted to come volunteer, if they wanted to make a donation? Is there a good phone number for someone to call?
Sure. Our phone number is 843-444-9383.
9383. So if someone wants to call to offer their time or their
Right.
services or even their dollars, that's the best number, 444-9383.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a volunteer group. Each day we have a different volunteer group that comes in, a core group. And they have a leader who called the head honcho.
Oh, yeah.
And then they kind of direct the meals. We kind of plan for the week, And, of course, that's always variable depending on the different donations that we get in. But the kitchen is run strictly on donations. It's nonprofit, of course, and a United Way organization.
Is that right?
So
yes.
we run strictly on volunteer work. We do have, now I have 2 part-time assistants because of the numbers. We're just really getting big.
I think you shared earlier this morning you started as a volunteer, became one of those assistants, and then the assistant director, and now as of this weekend, December 8th, the executive director. That's a pretty big move in only about, a year and a half since you started volunteering. They must really love your services.
Well,
I love it, Dianne. Or you're the only one who does.
It was just one of those things where someone leaves and someone else leaves.
Right.
And you,
Sylvia Harmon had been around since the inception.
Oh, absolutely.
From the get-go,
Yeah, she set up a good program.
Wow.
And, you know, a lot of the volunteers who are there because of her and her hard work. And
I'm sure they'll remain with you and your hard work.
I hope so. We keep a good volunteer base. But anybody who wants to volunteer, we can always use people.
What are some of the things if a viewer thinks, well, I'm not real mobile, I can't get around real well, I'm just not real agile, could you still take advantage? Or if they are real mobile, what are some of the things they could do? What are some examples of some of the volunteer needs you might have?
Okay, well, one of the things that if someone who's not mobile, we have a major silverware and napkin folding.
Great point. Yeah.
Every day. That's a constant thing.
Down, right.
So they can sit and talk and have a good time. And then we have a line. We usually have about 6 people on the line. And of course, there's the cooking and the preparing of the salad and the prep work and the dishwasher. We're working really hard now to get commercial dishwasher.
Oh, I bet.
Because we have a volunteer named Clarence who has been with us forever.
Is that right?
And he is just overworked. So we definitely need a dishwasher.
And folks to check in, I guess people who are coming in, if there are 250 to 270 people coming in, that's a day.
Yes.
A day.
They sign in,
right.
And that's the way we keep we keep a count of how many people are there. However, we do count our plates, and so we can tell exactly because we have sometimes Elvis Presley visits us.
Oh, I bet he does. Yeah, probably regularly.
Different names that are signed.
It's a great reason to come in. Yeah.
We have.
So you have to sign a legitimate. I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
right.
there are no requirements.
Right.
You know, anyone can come, anyone who's hungry or needy. And, of course, I think the fact that we are a seasonal area and people do lose their jobs, you know, as the season ends. And then they become what we call the working poor. And I don't think that the people in the community realize how many homeless people we actually have because we work so closely with the police department and they do such a wonderful job to help us, you know, put some controls around the homelessness. They have recently come in with us on a program called Help Us Help You.
Right.
We've had 3 of these at the community kitchen, and we invite agencies. The first one we had about 25 agencies like CASA, NAAA, Social Security, the Veterans Administration, all come and set up tables in the kitchen so that the homeless can come and approach the places where they need to have help.
Right.